Hey everyone, it's Michael and
Reuben
from Bullion Now, bullionnow.com.au. Going back into time immemorial.
Absolutely, 1928, Michael.
Yes.
It has. It's been quite a while since the original release of Disney's Steamboat Willie.
I remember it well.
Yeah, very super interesting. It's kind of labelled as the first Disney film, but it's the first one that was properly distributed. They did a couple beforehand, but it was the first one that kind of actually came out.
Yes. So these are fascinating because not only are these celebration of what they are, but also the fact that this is the first kind of release that we've seen from one of these, I don't even know what we call them, one of these historical character type things that is out of trademark. Is that the correct term?
It's in the public domain now.
Yeah, so I don't even know how to open this phone.
It's all right. We've got things to talk about while you do, so it's all right.
Yeah, so this isn't authorised by Disney. It's not.
It's not.
You know, all the normal things that we talk about is not. This isn't. So this is a private production celebrating a famous character without the permission of the original designer.
Yep, so as of January 1st, 2024, the Steamboat Willie, in its entirety as far as I know, is now free into the public domain. And it's kind of been a bit of a cause for contention over years gone by because I believe they've extended it about 3 times.
Oh, really?
To keep it going. The government in the US kept saying, "Yep, that's fine. You can keep a hold of the copyright," but they weren't able to get it through at the start of this year. Well, sorry, last year. So starting this year. And so it's interesting to see all that people are now doing it with it. You can find variations of it up on YouTube, and I think more people now have probably viewed it than ever before. But it's a fascinating thing to look into, the history of Disney.
So a good one we thought we'd give them a try. So this one's from Atmex, who are obviously in the States. A beautiful, actually I really quite like their design. It's a very clean design. So you've got Steamboat Willie in that famous stance of his at the start of the film, or very, very near the start of the film.
Very early on with his famous whistling, before he's pulled from the helm by Captain Pete.
Yes. And then Steamboat Willie, 1928, written underneath.
Very cool.
So certainly one to have in the collection, I would suggest, for curiosity, if nothing else.
Yeah, and we don't tend to get too many branded bars through.
No.
Well, I say branded. I suppose it's not really branded. But yeah, we don't tend to get too much of that through. I think it's far more of an American thing.
Yeah.
And so it's always interesting when we have stuff like that come through.
All right, now, next box. So that one's a bar, and I believe, if I'm correct with my ordering, that this is a round.
And I'll make sure that the shots of these are actually in full Technicolor, so you can see. But they are just a silver bar, so you're not missing much by the black and white we are currently filming in. All right, and yeah, I think it's cool to kind of have the both options here to go for something in a bar or something in a. I want to say an American Eagle box, but it's not.
We don't have a great deal of these, so if you are interested in them, if I can open the stinking thing, if you are interested in them, you probably need to grab them earlier rather than later.
Oh, it's a sealed box. There we go. They put their own seal. Box. Yeah, they put their own seal over the.
I have
the US Eagle box.
Alrighty, let's have a look inside here. Alrighty, I've got to work out how to open this one.
It's always the challenge. You're getting better though.
I don't know about that. Alright, and the design in here different to the other one.
It is.
Very much so. So this one's on the train. Is that right? No.
No, he's on the paddle steamer, but the the proportions are a little bit weird. So he's quite big on there, and so's the wheel, but the rest of the paddle stem is quite small. So they've gone for a little bit more of a creative look at it, I think.
Okay.
But I really like the waves there. It's quite a simple design, but I quite like that one.
Very cool. So they are now in stock. They won't be for very long, I doubt. I think we've only got a box of each. I don't think we bought any more than that.
I think this is it in its entirety.
They're more for a bit of fun than anything else. But yeah, you know, that first kind of reach out. As far as I'm aware, these are the first Steamboat Willie unauthorised.
They would have been
unauthorised rounds and bars that have been released to the market. So a memento of the time.
Certainly the first we've seen flow through into Australia, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it. Kind of a cool celebration of something that finally lapsed.
Yeah, cool for us. Not so sure Disney's stoked about it.
No,
but
maybe
cool
not.
for us.
Absolutely. So yeah, very cool. A bit of a unique one. Thank you very much, Michael. I think that's
worries.
it. And we'll see you in the next one.
Sounds good. See ya.